suited. My little scanning device here, pre-prepared. A little button on the top, a little button on the side, another little button on the side, and a little button right there on the front. There's a different sound to it. Anyway, you probably noticed my blue light, blue shirt, blue gloves. I even have a pre-prepared blue pen. Get to a moment to have a red pen, but blue, so it doesn't follow suit to the blue theme. I just need to... Did I just touch that lens? I think I just touched that lens. Sure, it'll be fine. Now if we just... Sometimes I have to adjust setting. So I made a small angle downwards and upwards. Downwards and upwards like that. Some of those classic moon landing shots. Just place the camera into the chest. Just about there. And we don't have to do anything at the moment, we just collect a few samples to begin with, and then we make our adjustments as we need to make our adjustments. Now, I want this to be three-dimensional, so there'll be and just get that goes in perfectly just like that. So a little one just about there, and we so I'm going up and round just like that, and Perfect. I do have this clamp that we may or may not need to attach. I'm undecided. I'm not really sure quite where it's supposed to go, but I have it in case I need it. On the other side, I was in rage, but also sort of out of the way at the same time. Should we do lights or should we do pens? I suppose we could do pens. We could introduce a new color to the color theme. A little red. Now let me make sure I put this the right way up. There you go. Not that button. Not that one. That one. It'll be that button. Now, just look at that little red pen. Little clicky cap. That red pen. Just bring this. Probably something like that. Straight at the camera. Try that. 4. I'll just keep there. I'm the same for it. What is this? As possible. We need to get this shift in your eyes. Straight at the pen. Excellent. These be a little bit closer, probably just about here. The pen's going to do your corners. Just up to that corner. Excellent. Now we need to do a slight tilt. We maintain the tilt. We push to that corner. Let's just do that corner next. Final downward angle. That was wrong. Let me go back. start with the red. Small moment with the blue. Just look over at the blue. Oh, where's my button gone? There it is. Okay, what do we need to do? It needs to be, see the red there, and then the blue just about here. I need you to take your vision from approximately here to approximately here. But obviously I only have two hands, so I need to press my button. But if you would take your vision from here to here, when I say when, or whatever my prompt may be, I haven't decided what one I'm going to use. So if I hold the little camera, you start your vision here, and then you're just going to slowly move it across, starting in 3, 2, 1. Wonderful. Now I take my two little guiding pens, the blue down there, and then the red up here, and then your vision, you go from here to here to here, from blue to red. You basically just look up. Those back into my pocket. And if you begin in 3, 2, and 1. Now this next one's a little bit more abstract. So you recall we had this corner here that I got you to look at with the red pen, and we had this corner, and of course this corner. I would like you to just move your vision within this space. Vision maintaining a straightforward positioning, and just let your eyes move freely however you do so desire. This part of the process does not require a fixed motion or anything like that. Of course, with this you do not have to be wildly arbitrary. You can choose your path as you do so desire. I need to pop my pens back into my pocket. able to just stay within that little vicinity there. And 3, 2, 1, go. Maintain a forward posture and just let the eye move. Wonderful. Could you just take your what's currently a forward position and just so you look more towards here. Let me take my guidance pen. Just sort of looking, angling more towards the red. Wonderful. Then we'll do the same if you would be so kind as to. So you have your head angled just a tiny bit more, just over the top. Perfect. Perfect. Wonderful. The red pen into my pocket. Let me take the blue pen. So you can guess what we do next if you just angle that just up just a tiny little bit. Just a tiny little bit. Wonderful. And then just down. This might feel a little bit more of an extreme movement. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. So I think we need to begin to introduce a little bit of light into this. My blue pen back into my pocket next to my red pen. This pocket. Push my little button here. You could have blue on blue again. That's my button. That one. And that was when we had the fun little bits, small moments of you just looking forward at me. This little light, just bring it in. You're just ignoring it. It's fine. You're looking forward. Like that. And now if you just do a big old smile. you can relax it in between, it's fine. You don't have to. I can always take another little snapshot. We have time, it's all good. No need to rush a process like this. Once again, we bring it in here, a big old smile. We can be a little bit faster with this, so we can just do this. Bring it in. That's perfect. Right, so I just need you to rotate through a collection of facial expressions. You could look like a grumpy goose for a few if you do so desire. You could look surprised. You could, whatever emotions are there. You could do variants of smiles, I suppose. Big ones and little ones. It doesn't really matter, but I'll say change and then you change to a different expression. I feel like I'm over-explaining nothing. Let me just pop that light just about there. And if you just begin with your facial expression, that's perfect. That's perfect. And if you would change. Wonderful. And if you would change. Perfect. And change. And change. It doesn't matter if some of them are similar. And change. Sometimes a more nuanced variation of change, then more nuanced variations are exactly what we need. Have you changed? Wonderful. And just that small connection with that. Just need a sweep with the grin. You're doing the looking straight forward. And I say change, and then you look to one side or the other. Once again, it does not matter. And I say change, and then you look towards the opposite side. It's just a 3 pass. I won't give you too many instructions all in one go, because not even I can remember all of them. Turn straight forward, straight at the camera, a nice serious expression, or relaxed expression. Change. And change. Perfect. Okay. Now with our blue, would you like to look up to the blue? I do hope I'm not going to boop you with it. That seems okay. So we'll begin straightforward at the camera. I will say change and then you look up. I will say change and then you will look down. Straightforward, the camera. Perfect, and change. And change. And change. Looking back at the camera. Excellent. Excellent indeed. Close. Still have my little screen protector on there. Now it's all bubbly. Mistakes were made. There. Straightforward. 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 I need that. Straightforward. Perfect. So in the wrapping up phase for these scans, rotate the angle of this. Where's that? It should. Perfect. Do this. And then be almost straight down the scanner. Twist and click. Sometimes it's easier to take the scanner and just rest it against your nose. Boop. And just there. I need to press that button, but I need to too far. Bring the scanner forwards. Quick change there. Bring that scanner on. Bring that scanner to that point where I held the pen. That's nice. That's a very good placement for that. And I've done one of these before, and the entire collection was just of my finger. And over the lens. Wow, there's a sweet spot. If we bring that in, I apologize, it takes a little while. I don't like to rush things because then the results aren't as good. I'm just going to flip this one. I don't want to keep you for too much longer. Just there. this one to just there, and have a good center alignment to bring it all together. I think that should be an adequate collection. Scope of it all. I suppose there is another little bit of the procedure, if you don't mind hanging around for a little bit longer. It involves the little examination or poking stick, depending how you perceive it. Place this on different parts of your face and give it a little move, and then I'll just demonstrate. It's probably easier. We take the pointing stick and we pop it just there. And we go with a little click. Then we take that and we're just about there. And give it a little click. I'll do this way. A little press there. And a little click. And a little nose boop. A click and I just do a few nose boops. Here and there. It just helps to move all the little bits of face around. I'm just very careful. Just there. Just there. So there is just one more little part of this, if you do not mind. Down the point. I just need to make a few little marks and points around. I mean, I'll just demonstrate it. Know what I mean, and just take this. Just need to a bit like that. I'll just demonstrate with the blue. Because the blue, it follows a similar sort of path, but not quite. A little bit more focus under there. Now I can take this. Just looking straight forward. Straight forward. 1, 2, 3. Rotate. Straight forward. 1, 2, 3. Let me bring it into that sweet spot just about there. And we're just gonna go 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. And just like that, we're done. I do hope this was an enjoyable little experience. I do hope to see you sometime soon. Thank you for joining me here today, and see you soon.